If you want to be able to buy the most expensive players and open the best packs in FC25, go to u7buy.com to buy your EA FC25 coins. It's cheaper than buying FC points and just as reliable. With their already amazing prices, you can get an extra 6% using promo code Inception at checkout. Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, today we have the end of an era, Alex Morgan, to check out. She's looking pretty saucy so far. I'm not gonna lie, she is looking pretty saucy. The reason being for this is because you can kind of go in like different routes with her when it comes to chemistry styles, but also when it comes to what they've given her, right? So if we take a look at this card, in-game roles wise, they did provide her with the Poacher plus, so maybe she just makes really insane runs. Definitely going to be trying her out on that to see how that ends up performing in game. With the card in general, I mean, with the Poacher plus, you're probably going to go on the route of giving her a Hunter to really make her pace as high as possible. It's a little bit of a weird boost when it comes to shooting on the Hunter, though. Some people might just give her a Hawk and call it a day when it comes to the pace, because in my opinion, with a card like this, if you're using her in a 2-striker lineup, like, you wouldn't really be wrong to give her a Hawk either, right? Because you'd give her a small physical boost, which could be very helpful. And then, honestly, I'm not even kidding when I say this, I can 100% see people going in the route of giving her an engine to make her more responsive. Because here's the thing, right? Like, she has Poacher plus. You don't need to use Poacher plus. And here's the thing, right? So because her finesse shots are potentially so good because she has finesse shot plus, imagine her on a target forward where you pass the ball to her and then she just positions herself to take a finesse shot, right? So just because you have the plus doesn't mean you have to necessarily utilize it, but I'm thinking kind of like, hey, you know, maybe I can work that finesse shot angle a little bit more. So we could try her out in both and see what the vibes are with her. But yeah, like I said, an engine would not be a bad choice. You make her more responsive. She's a female player, so she's going to be smaller, I guess, than usual from the usual players. Oh, is she not even in the game? I guess not. Alex Morgan? I guess not, right? Let's see. Oh, no, she's not. Word. So this is the only card she has. Okay. I'll tell you guys this right now, that finesse shot is really good. Like, when I face Griezmann or Sun, like, they hit them. Like, Sun especially, Sun hits finesse shots, bro. Like, he hits finesse shots. Like, you always got to use manual goalkeeping with him if he's on the pitch. But yeah, we'll unlock the card. We'll see how she performs in that striker position. Hopefully she's a beast. Oh, I mistimed it. He used manual goalkeeping there. He did use it there, but we got it off. Yo, she's quick on that Poacher though, man. Like, it just pops off right away with her. Oh my goodness. I didn't even green it. They say her name, by the way. It's like they celebrate it. I don't know if you hear it. Oh my goodness, Marquinhos just blocked that. Relax, my dude, relax. Ooh, it's a middle strike there, so I don't know. Those ones will be a little bit iffy for sure. Ooh, couldn't beat the pace situation there. I do a couple of L1 dribbles there for that to work out. Close. Just have to create that one passing angle there. That's a bad giveaway there. I'll take advantage of it though. Probably regular strike there. She hits them pretty nicely though, man. If you get the right angles for it, like I said, that's why I was like thinking about the target player on her. It's not a bad idea. Nice finish. Good initial build up there. We'll take that. Good stuff. Good stuff. My shot disappeared, bro. I'll take it though. She makes that run. We get that through ball off there. Couple of dribbles. I think with most players, like they're gonna always like dribble a certain way. With her, like she's definitely gonna lack physical in certain situations. Like if I'm over committing certain runs, right? Like that's what I'm saying. A target forward wouldn't be bad for her. Like not because of the physical, but it's just to lay into defenders. Poacher plus. And I couldn't get the timing there. She had a little bit of a slowdown animation. Had to time that a little bit differently. But yeah, no, with those runs like in that situation there where it's like kind of like in line with the other defender, I think you have to get like lengthy players to like really take off, like Eoae, for instance. But again, that's not really her playstyle. Well, it is if you get that one run perfectly, because then the pace will take off there. But it's that physical that she'll lack sometimes, which is obvious, right? Dude, on a green, that might be going in, honestly. That I put too much power. It's funny, before I even took the strike, I could feel that I put too much. Too much power again. Also not on her strong foot, right? Like, I get her on her strong foot. It's not a Trivella. If it's a Trivella, like, it's like I have a finesse shot plus with the Trivella. See, like over there, I overcommit the R trigger, like the dash button. And like you can see that she has a little bit of a thing to it, right? Like some players are just like, boom, they're right in there. There it is. It's a good run right there. One through pass, she's gone. That's a foul, right? Oh, okay, good. Nice password. Password. Pass upward, excuse me. Oh. Unlucky. Wow, that actually goes in. Well done, well done. Mistimed, but he did use manual goalkeeping, so Again, gotta try to time it from that, you know? Yeah, manual keeping. I tried to do it first time strike, that's why, because if I take a touch there, I think it's gonna be a little bit too much to take the strike afterwards. That was a really good finesse shot. Gotta get him on. You gotta get him on there on our left foot for sure. I kind of figure, you know, she's left-footed. See what she's like on the Trivella. That was a good animation for the strike. That giveaway by him. Giveaways happen all the time in the defensive and midfield positions. You gotta be super careful about that. I had a feeling you're gonna move him. Like, what are the near posts on that one? Oh, man, I was slightly off there. There it is. So you could still do the L1 boost. You just you're gonna have to time it in like certain areas. Like right there, it's like a normal L1 boost, you know? Nice. Times are running well there. He has the weak foot for the finesse to work out too, so good stuff. Oh my goodness, man. I'm telling you, bro, Trivella's, like, her finesse shots are gonna be good, right? But it's gotta be from like specific angles. Like when you're in and around the 18-yard box, like that's when you're really noticing, man. Trust me, it's the same with like Son and Griezmann. Like, that's far, you know? It's not like last year if you have perfect shooting and then finesse shot plus, like they just bang them, you know? That's a regular one, yeah. Rebound! Shoot it! Brother, I'm pressing the shoot button so in advance. I really am, dude. I can't shoot it more in advance in my life. But you guys know how this game is with the delay. I can only prove with the control on the screen, but I just don't have it. Brother, can you imagine if I hit a first time from the middle play over there? Oh, that would have been hilarious. See? In and around. In and around, she'll hit them, bro. I'm telling you. Yeah, oh, even that one comes off nice. That was actually crazy. Couple of dribbles there was good enough, huh? Oh, I'd have to green that, huh? Or maybe on her strong foot, she would probably score that, maybe. Okay, guys, so final verdict on the Morgan SBC. So, yeah, obviously with her being a left-footed card, you're going to want to try to get her finesse shots on her left foot as much as possible. I think with cards like this, the main way that people would honestly use her would be in a two-striker lineup, playing in like a 4-4-2, I would say. And then she would be played honestly either as the poacher plus plus player or the target forward. The reason why the target forward wouldn't be bad is because she would essentially act in a way where, yeah, she would be a target forward, but she would lack in physical, so people can get challenges from behind her, right? So you have to be very careful of that, because challenges from behind in this game work very effectively. So it's more so the play style, because with her, it's just, you know, put her on the right hand side, get that one touch, and then hit a finesse shot. Or you can still use her on the left side currently, because, you know, with the patch not being in the game yet, which we don't know what they'll do in the future with the Trivella, right? But you could totally use her on the left-hand side as well, because Trivellas are very effective, right? She has finesse shot plus, and if you look at her playstyles, she has a regular Trivella. I'll tell you the Trivella is probably going to be better than finesse in some situations, because that's how overpowered the Trivella is. I can hit them with Kamavinga, and Kamavinga has no shooting stats, right? So you can use her either way, right? Target forward, poacher, and she'll do a very solid job. Main things, her dribbling feels weird sometimes, but there's a lot of cards in this game that feel weird. You have to get like top tier meta cards for them to not feel as weird, to be honest. Like, it's that you have to have like a press proven, like there's a bunch of variables on that too, right? But in the game nowadays with the female players, there are moments where it's like, you know, if I gave her an engine chemistry style, it wouldn't be a horrible decision to make her feel more agile, because guess what? Her finishing is still at a 96, right? So what was smart from EA to do was actually to release two different cards to provide her with the links, right? So they would use this card as one of the two strikers, Swanson over on the left-hand side, and then they would probably get someone like, if you got money, right? You get someone like Sophia Smith, who's apparently a monster in this game, but I've never tried her myself. So again, when I talk about the dribbling stuff, guys, like, most of the cards dribble that way. Like, sometimes I use Griezmann. Griezmann dribbles that way as well. Like, you have to get like super top tier cards. Like, honestly, like Foden dribbles really well. Like, his left stick responsiveness is pretty solid. Even Rodrigo's left stick responsiveness is not too bad. But yeah, as an SBC, they priced it up there. Her finesse shots are going to be kind of nuts. She has the 5-star weak foot with the finesse shots, which is what you're going to be working with a lot. So you got to be careful of that. If you guys face her and Swanson in the same team, just be very careful of that, because it's going to be that, and it's also going to be the poacher when she gets in behind, if she times it correctly. Because the thing is, right, is that if you time the runs with her and she's neck and neck with a defender, just be mindful that she's not a physical type to really get through. Like, for instance, it makes more sense with cards like this, right? Like, this guy is a disgusting player for this price. Like, this guy would get more hype if his links weren't so hard to get, right? But his roles, advance forward, inside forward, doesn't have poacher, but inside, just advance forward for this card. Like, this guy, when he takes off, he takes off. You know what I'm saying? But he's also a lengthy player that on a finisher chemistry style has fantastic finishing and a 5-star weak foot, right? But the lengthy, like, really carries him forward with the physical. So that physical you will lack when you're using that poacher if you're timing those runs specifically. But like I said, I wouldn't really play her that much to that playstyle. It's more so just get in the right position at the right time and score your opportunities, because, again, when you provide her with the engine, she still has 96 finishing. And then when you provide her with the hunter, she's still going to have basically perfect shooting, just with long shots being on the lower side. So just be very mindful of that. Hawk would not be a bad choice either. It would not be a bad choice because of the balance that you give in her shooting boost, right? So just be very mindful of that stuff, guys. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video today. I'll catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.